You're the samurai?
Girl power!
I haven't talked about any of the intros yet because they've been pretty average, but this one is a bit interesting. This episode is mainly about Zane and Pythor continuing his plan, so I don't know why there's all this focus on Nia being the samurai. That was last episode's big reveal, but aren't these recaps supposed to show relevant information to the current episode? The samurai isn't even in this one. Look at that, the episode called Tock starts with a clock.
He just broke his own record! The guy's inhuman!
Say that again, Kai? He's what? Zane also looks like he could have gone longer. He's not struggling at all. The four ninja believe they have peaked. We get a little montage with the theme song playing in the background, and yeah, Cole just lifted like 600 pounds over his head. That's higher than the world record. Also in this one shot, Cole's eyebrows are not in the mirror.
Sensei, what does true potential look like if...
Our apologies, Sensei. We've interrupted you.
I like scenes like this. The four ninja have tremendous respect for Master Wu. Unfortunately, we don't get these moments nearly enough. Yeah, so here's another pretty fun error. You can see the sacred flute there in the shelf, even though it's definitely been captured by Pythor. Either that or Wu's lying about everything.
In each and every one of us, there are obstacles that hold us back. Only when you conquer that fear will your heart be free.
Fantastic wisdom. Oftentimes, the mental aspect of training is overlooked. Your mind has to be just as strong as your body in order to be your best. The ninja are still naive in their thinking. The fact that they even think they've reached their true potential means that they haven't. The more you learn, the more you realize what you don't know.
There's more to the Great Devourer than you've let on, isn't there, Sensei?
Finally, Wu starts to tell the ninja what happened between him and Garmadon. They were once friends.
Wait a minute! Now I know you two were brothers, but really? The king of cruelty, the doer of destruction, the captain of chaos, and you two were friends?
Please, no interruptions.
Those were some good alliterations, but Wu's right, no interruptions. When they were kids, Garmadon was bitten by the Great Devourer, an ancient evil snake whose venom corrupts anything it bites. Garmadon was bitten by the Devourer while outside the monastery and started turning evil. On paper, that's not a bad premise. Garmadon didn't choose to be evil, it was forced into him. Literally. We see in later episodes how that dynamic works and how Garmadon can partially resist the evil inside of him. On the other hand, it seems a bit random that the snake just happened to be there right when Garmadon was outside, but we're going to ignore that because it doesn't get resurfaced again until season 15. If this series makes it that far, I'll talk more then.
It was all my fault.
Wu blames himself for Garmadon's downfall. This is a really enlightening and heartbreaking moment. We learned exactly what happened to Garmadon, and we hear the regret in Wu's voice. Honestly, props to the voice actor, it was really well done.
Focus on the obstacles that lie within each of your hearts, that hold you back from true greatness. Unlock your true potential.
Wu said it himself, they've reached their peak physical strength, but now they need to unlock their mental and elemental side. And that's something that Wu can't help them with as much. He's not in their head. It's up to each of the ninja to figure out what obstacles block them from greatness and how to overcome them. And then Wu leaves. He's saying he's going to get some help from someone and the ninja aren't able to come. Oh, you know what else somebody pointed out that I am shocked that I have missed? Wu's mouth is 3D. He has an inside of his mouth. No other character does. It's just a flat image. But Wu, like you can put stuff inside of there.
Legend spoke of a map showing exactly where the four fang blades have been buried. There must be something around here. Keep looking!
Ah, the fang blades. Wu must have told the ninja about them because they're putting up flyers. I guess that doesn't hurt.
Is everything alright?
That's Jay's voice. Mom, Zane is being weird again. It's because he saw the falcon though, so understandable. And the ninja follow it, very far. They should be in their vehicles, not running. Though maybe since they're so jacked or whatever, they didn't notice the distance.
Good thing we're in peak physical condition.
Hey, see, I told you. One by one, the ninjas start to drop off until Zane is alone. I will say Kai makes it way farther than the other two. He almost fully keeps up with Zane. Then, big reveal. The bird is a robot. I knew it. They do charge on telephone poles.
You're a robot?
That's a cool effect zooming in around Zane's face. Captures the moment well. Where did he come from? Oh, he's dead.
You brought me here. But why? No! It can't be! No!
Oh my goodness. The biggest reveal and then cut to black in all of Ninjago. And then we switch to Wu, who really quickly bribes an old lady for mysterious tea, but we don't care right now.
Hey, what? Ah! You're a robot?
Unfortunately, I was young enough when I watched this that I genuinely don't remember what my first reaction was to this. In my mind, Zane has always been a robot. But from an outside view, this is wild. What other show turns one of the main characters into a robot? And it was set up incredibly well. We got so many hints about Zane's interesting behaviors and his inhuman feats. Get it? Inhuman? Because he's a robot. Anyways.
No matter what you're made of, you're still our brother.
Really?
In fact, I bet it makes you an even better ninja.
Yeah, and how cool is it that I can honestly say my brother is a ninjroid?
A ninjroid?
And the other three are so supportive. I think that "really" line from Zane is often overlooked. Imagine being told that you're not real. You're not a human. You are, by all rights, lesser than regular people. I'm sure Zane was terrified the other ninja would no longer want to be around him, or even hate him. It's no wonder he stayed in that house for a while after the others left.
A memory switch?
In the previous shot, the memory switch was on. I wonder if they reanimated the first scene after doing this one and forgot to switch it back? Upon activating his memories, we get a montage of his true childhood, or as much of a childhood a robot can have. We see that he can cook, the origin of the falcon, and it seems like Zane had a great life for a long time. At first, Zane's dad is young, and by the end, he's of old age. And then he toggles off Zane's memories and frickin' dies.
You were built to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Hey guys! Wait up!
This is the moment Zane clears the obstacles in his mind and unlocks his true potential. He sheds a tear for the memory of his father and then accepts who he is. Then he goes absolutely wild.
There is nothing that will hold me back. I know who I am.
Yes, you go, Zane. This moment has been teased and foreshadowed since literally the first pilot episode, back when Zane was told he takes things too seriously. This is how you do good character development and build anticipation for a big reveal. Even the true potential aspect of it was done pretty well. Master Wu talked about unlocking their true potentials, and even though the ninja can't use their elemental powers yet on their own, this is a huge step.
His powers are so cool.
We have our very own ninjroid!
Once again, I love the fact that they're so supportive. We're starting to get into the age of humanoid robots in real life, and I cannot imagine the day when we're able to build robots so human-like that they don't even know they're robots. Does Zane bleed? Like, what if he got cut? Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Pythor is still arguing with his generals. The Fangpire leader clearly picked up his red staff here, but later he's holding Pythor's purple one. Also, this staff is blue at the start and then becomes purple after. And then Scale shows up with his blue staff, but it wasn't in any of the other shots. So I don't know really what's happening here, but Pythor found the map to the Fang Blades. Okay, so I've been sitting here trying to analyze this map for a couple minutes, but I think we've got some serious discontinuity. This is the map of the 4 golden weapons, which clearly shows the Sword of Fire in the Fire Temple at the bottom of this peninsula. But then on the Serpentine map, the Fire Temple is at the top. Unless that's not the Fire Temple and this giant block of flame is the Fire Temple, that could make more sense. That pyramid there we'll see in a few episodes, and that's where Pythor goes to look for another Fang Blade. The spot up top there has to be Mega Monster Amusement Park, which they go to next episode to find a Fang Blade. And we do see in certain images that the park appears to be on the ledge of a cliff, so I guess that could work at the very top. Here it looks like the Fire Temple should be slightly above Ninjago City, which if the Fire Temple is that burning field would put Ninjago City in this unmarked area. The only problem with that is that I also found this map that puts Ninjago City above it, but they spelled this one Ninjagi City, so maybe we shouldn't trust it. I think it's pretty obvious that these maps weren't designed to have a ton of continuity between them all, so 5, maybe 6 out of 10 for map continuity. Oh, right, Wu was on a journey somewhere. He uses the magic tea to open up a portal to Lord Garmadon? And he's got 4 arms? What? Okay, best episode so far. I love Zane and I love his story of discovering who he really is. Since his first line in the show, Zane has been different. And like the ninja, we the audience have grown to love him. I never once thought that Zane being a ninjroid was a bad thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. The setup was particularly well done, both in the robot reveal and the full potential moment. We have now entered the phase of the ninja having heightened elemental powers. Not quite what they have in later seasons, but we are getting there. We also have Pythor doing his stuff with the Fang Blades, but that's a minor part of this episode, though a big part of the rest of the show. Let me know your opinion in the comments. If you liked, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see the rest of the series, and maybe I'll see you in the next episode.